Hi everyone, welcome to Laura Lee's Wig Station. I thought I would come on here and have a little bit of a vlog. I'll start from the beginning. I started my YouTube channel about a year ago, and I never really did much with it because when I got into it, I had all these aspirations about how things were going to go, and I ended up not getting any subscribers except for one, and nobody else has viewed my photo or videos except for me. So I got a little bit frustrated and I said, the hell with it. I'll just get off there. I just won't bother with it anymore. Until recently, I did a video and got a couple of views, a few. But anyway, I've started it up again. Thought I'd try a different approach and tell you a little bit about myself. I have a small business. I sell and make and sell human hair and synthetic wigs. And actually, I've been in business now for going on 2 years, but business lately has been very slow. And selling hair is really rough. It's a rough business, especially for someone like me. I'm in a small town, and a lot of people don't wear wigs, and then you try and sell online, and some people buy, some people don't, and it's a lot of things to learn. I mean, it's just I had a mentor. I got a small loan through an organization called Rise here in Canada. And anyway, before that story, I'll tell you another. So anyway, yeah, I'm not a young girl. I'm going on 52 years old, and what happened in my life was that 25 years ago, or 26 now, 26 years ago, I took hairdressing. And I did not finish the program. I had a lot of personal problems and ended up moving back to my home here in Nova Scotia. And I had a breakdown a few months later and was hospitalized and uh, diagnosed with a mental illness. Um, what happened to me is a curse, and I wouldn't wish it on anyone. It's a horrible thing to go through. Uh, but I went through it. For the first thing that happened was that I started gaining weight because the meds that they put you on cause weight gain. And I've never been a small girl, so I was devastated about that. I was a bigger girl, but when I started on the psychiatric meds, I got really, really big. And over the years, I've been able to lose some weight, not to the point where I was before I had the breakdown, but I've lost some. I'm still plus size, but not as big as what I am now. And I've yo-yoed back and up and down, back and forth. And anyway, I've come to the point in my life where I've just realized that that's the way it's gonna be. So going back to I can't remember what I was just saying, but anyway, I had a breakdown, and about a year or so after, my mom got really sick. In the meantime, when I was dealing with that, I was involved in the church. That was my life after the breakdown. I went to the church, and it was all right for a while. But when my mom died, I got really, really angry, and I just said, I'm not gonna waste my life anymore. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna live and do the things that I want to do. So then I went out and I started clubbing and stuff. I went back to school. I took some training in healthcare work, and I graduated from the program, and I moved from here at my home to Halifax, Nova Scotia, which is the capital of Nova Scotia. And I got a job working in healthcare up there. So I was there for about a year or so. And I had the job. I got the job that I got, and it was quite demanding. And I said, well, I'm gonna get another job. I have no life. I need another job. But when I got the other jobs, there was never enough work. I was always underpaid for what I felt I was worth, and didn't have the hours that would make up the difference for the job that I gave up. So I said, I can't keep going on like this. I'm going to have to make a decision. So my decision was to move back here where my family lives in Nova Scotia. So my father said, you can move back in here, but eventually you're gonna have to get your own place. So I said, fine, whatever. Uh, so eventually I did get my own place, and I didn't get work right away, but eventually I got some work in healthcare. And as I was going along, it was later on that year that I found out I was diagnosed with having a fibroid tumor in my uterus. And I was told basically that I was going to have a hysterectomy, and I wasn't happy about that. I was very devastated. I was 35 years old, never been married, never had a child. So the thought of having a hysterectomy just broke me. I was just devastated. So I got really angry again, angrier than what I was, and I looked at my life and I said, all these things have happened in my life, and I said, the hell with it. I don't care anymore. So a few things happened after that, and then eventually I lost my job, and it was no fault of my own. There's a lot of stuff that went on behind my back, but anyway, after that, after the hysterectomy and the loss of a job and just other things that happened in my life at that time, I just I had enough. It was just too much. So I started on a disability, and about maybe 4 months later, after the loss of my job and my hysterectomy, I had a mental breakdown. Second one in my life, and it was pretty rough. But I got out of the hospital, and I tried my best, but my life was a mess. About well, it was about maybe about 16 years of living on the system and not working. My sister-in-law suggested to me that I started selling wigs because I made them. I did crochet hairs, that kind of thing. So I thought about it, and then I went and met with some people that could help me onto my project, and they did. Nova Scotia Works, Melissa Whitman was a great help, and as well as Sarah Gannon from CBDC. They help you get small business loans and other things that you may need to help you in your journey to employment, whether it be self-employment or a job with someone else working for another company. But anyway, that is where I started my business. That was the root of it. And the organization Rise that gave me my loan, they deal with people with addiction issues or mental health issues, and that was who I went to get low interest loan. Wasn't a whole lot of money, but it was enough to get me started. And eventually, I did start to sell. It was the first year was rough. I didn't have many sales, but towards the end of that, I started to pick up on my business, and things were going really well up until December. After December, I had nothing. It's March now, and I've had one customer since December. I just had someone call me the other day, and they're interested in buying maybe 1 or 2 wigs, which is good. I'm thankful for that. But right now, I'm in the process of maybe starting to sell more human hair, and maybe start my own line of hair. That's my real dream. I do have a shop on Facebook. It's under La Libra Wigs, and I do have wigs on hand that I've made myself, handmade. And I have a Facebook page, and I have a Instagram shop as well, and I have a website. So if you're interested or you're just curious, you can go on Facebook and look under La Libra Wigs, and you'll find me. And yeah, been my journey so far. It hasn't been an easy road, and most of the ladies on here that I've seen are younger ladies. So being almost 52 years old, it's kind of late in life to start out, but that's how it happened for me. I think that it's something I'm meant to do, and I love doing it. So I hope it continues. But I just wanted to come on here and just tell you a little bit about myself, and hopefully pick up some subscribers and views on Facebook. I thought maybe if I shared something else besides just the hair thing, everybody's doing hair. I do it too, but I figured maybe if I spoke a little bit about myself and my journey, where I've come from, and that kind of thing, I thought maybe someone might be interested in watching. But I've gone over 10 minutes now, and I didn't want to make it too long of a vlog. But anyway, you can give me a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe to my channel. That would be great. I would really appreciate that. And I just hope everyone loved the content. And let me know if you want to see any more from me. So it's Laura Lee, and I'm signing off. So take care and bye-bye.